many different things. You may have seen him in Predator, Deep Cover. He's been in many, many things that I'm pretty sure you all seen him. Please, a warm round of applause for Mr. Bill, too. Please be back.
Everybody knows that you get the movie cover, about the download. I'm going to ask you a few Q&A questions about the movie. Can you hear me clear? Yes, I can hear you.
We can't hear.
We can hear. You guys can hear?
No.
I'm going to start with one and begin to talk a little loud for me. What inspired you or moved you to make the movie cover? When we talk about the subject matter of download in, what inspired you to make it?
That she was HIV positive. She was married for 14 years. She was never in any way disloyal, and she was in shock. And then when she went to the doctor and found this out, she was devastated and went home and told her husband, and his question to her was, who was she sleeping with? And they had a confrontation, and then she had him followed and caught him with his lover. At first, everybody I think was very angry, etc. But as we examined the situation, we realized that many men who are on the down low, that are married, particularly seeing our daughters, etc., and sleeping with other men, of course, in not telling their girlfriends or their wives what they're doing, that's wrong. But also, society is wrong in the sense that if a man does come out and he's honest, we crucify him. And I don't think anybody's coming out to a crucifixion. Agree with what they are doing. If they come out and have the courage to say this they're doing to protect our daughters and our sisters and the women in our lives, I'm not saying they should be rewarded for it, but they should be respected for the courage of coming out.
Okay. So what were some of the challenges that you had in making the movie cover? What were your challenges?
Well, no one wanted to give us any money for it because it's a subject matter. There's not a lot of clowning and dancing, buffoonery. It's a serious subject matter, and people want to know how they make their money back and those kinds of things. In our community, many of us don't want to hear about it. We don't want to deal with AIDS at all, even though over 1 out of 7 black men in D.C. is infected. Out of all the newly reported cases of AIDS in American women, over 70% are black women. We don't want to deal with those issues. There's an increasing number of AIDS in our youth, and rather than dealing with it, we don't. So the studios felt there was no audience for it because we were denied. So as a result, it was very difficult. And then we filmed it in Philly, and after the second week of filming, we ran out of money, and we were staying at the Lowe's Hotel, and didn't know how we were going to pay the bill. And finally another investor came in and gave us the dollars to finish it. But it was a very, very challenging thing because it was about a subject matter I was passionate about. Thank God for Corey Redmond, my producer, etc. We got the dollars to finish it.
Excellent. So what were some of the feedback or resistance you get from the acting field? I'd like to thank you for your time, your energy, and support in supporting our youth in the community, because a lot of people don't understand that there are 42 million people in the United States that are HIV positive, and then every 13 seconds someone's infected, and you have every 60 seconds someone dies. So doing the movie cover, we greatly appreciate it, even though a lot of people, as you stated earlier, they don't support it, which they should, because most of the United States are dying at an alarming rate. So I appreciate you for that, Bill. Everybody else around here, please give a welcome applause. Thank you. Bill, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now, closing remarks by Ms. Jaz Ellison, please.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you for being patient with the technical difficulties with the Skype, but it still was good. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate your support. I'd like to see you the next time at our next event. All right? But I do appreciate your support because it's hard to get something like this together. A lot of people don't support HIV, and that's probably why it's so high now. It's actually the rate as far as the number is higher than almost heart disease. So I mean, we really need to say something because if we say nothing, then the silent killer will continue to do that, kill our kids. So everybody needs to step up. I appreciate everybody on the panel tonight: Tamika, Michelle, of course, Kirk, Bryant, and Nikki Cote. Sorry. I appreciate everybody that came out, the camera girls, Sarah, we have Laura, Darius on the Skype and the engineer part. I appreciate that because the other person kind of stepped out. Oh, and Brandon Lenore, I'm sorry, Brandon, I can't even see you. And of course, Mr. Bill, too. I thank everybody. Have a good night.